Alright guys, little update. It's November the 10th, just down on the micro orchard. I'm sorry about the it's probably pretty bad. Just wanted to see if I've come for some kindling and stuff, but I'm hoping you can see here the elephant garlic I planted a few weeks back. As well, this section here anyway, these were the rounds where I put the rounds in, so they've all come through. No show yet with the rest, which were closed, but I'm confident they won't be that far behind. But that's good. So the kind of wood that I'll be burning is, I've got some old floorboards, skirtings, which make excellent kindling. It splits really well, but then I can use some of the hazel and stuff like that, keep us going. There's quite a few jobs I need to do, but to be honest with you, it's been that wet. We've had very few days in the last 6 weeks where we've had no rain, and this tank here is just filled up by itself just with rainwater. It's been so wet, I'm getting a bit cheesed off with it now. Right guys, it's November the 11th, so still quite breezy. I'll just give you a quick spin round the garden. So the blueberries, the foliage is almost gone, but the colour, it's just been absolutely amazing. Love it. Asparagus still looks very green. I need to probably tie those in so they don't actually get snapped off, because I want all the nutrients to go back down into the crown. It's interesting to see kind of what's growing and what's not really. The marigold's just about coming to an end now, but we've had 6-7 months non-stop flowering, so you can't beat that for value, eh? Just brilliant. And the Mizuna, well, you can see for yourself, and the ruby mustard. So all these kind of the corn salad, lamb's lettuce, it's all still growing away, as is the Amsoi mustard. I mean, this stuff's just amazing. I could probably do with removing these lower leaves, and then it sends out kind of new leaves from the middle there. So that's a job for me this weekend. The rocket's still going strong, and the lollo rosso, I've just picked some actually, and that's looking really good. I have had some radishes, not too bad. You can see there's more slugs around now, but there's still one or two nice little harvestable ones. Moving over onto this one, these radishes probably won't do much. You can see that they did start to form, and there are one or two probably I could take, but they're not going to do much now, I don't think. The kale, I've had problems with whitefly, I think, pretty much all summer, but just pick the worst off, rinse off the others. This one's gone. You can see that stem is just should be more like that, so I'll pull that one out. We'll probably get another small picking off the spinach, and then this chard here, that's ready for another cut. There's probably some I can take some spring onions out of there, just thin them out a wee bit, take the thinnings, and we've still got another courgette left, so I'll cut that today before the slugs. You can just see they're having a nibble at it, so I'll take that today. There's one in there now, and probably remove the plants, to be honest, and all those leaves will be going on the compost heap. And that was the bed with the some of the little raw spring onions in there, white Lisbon, and they're the shallots in there. Nothing come through in terms of foliage, but not worried, I'm sure they will. In fact, I can see a little one there's just sort of poking out. Now I'm looking, there's one there, so they should be coming before too long. That's the French shallot, Griselle. And then moving over to this bed, the Virtus 3 Savoy, forming some pretty nice heads now. although it's my own fault. But you can see it's been absolutely hammered. With I just keep going around picking them off, and that's basically as soon as you took the net off. But it's also because it's been so mild. Normally they would have sort of, look at all that lot there. All these are picked off. So yeah, they've got a bit of a hammering. But like I said, hopefully the hearts will be okay. And I'll just walk around this side. This was a broccoli, a calabrese my mate gave me, and there's one or two just nice side shoots here. So I'll get those out this weekend, and then the actual plant itself will come out. It's not going to do any more. Over in the frames, they're doing okay. They're not as sort of established as in the greenhouse, but they're still doing alright, so no concerns really about that. Same with this one. There's a few spares there. I need to give those to a mate of mine so he can, if he's got room in his greenhouse, which I think he has. Just spinning you round. I'll have a quick look in the greenhouse. Before I go in the greenhouse, I got my roses pruned yesterday because we've only got another one collection of the green municipal bin, and then a couple of tidying up jobs. This mint, these old stems, I usually cut those back, and I just noticed there's some the coriander, some little seeds there, so I'll probably collect those. I'll just let them, shove them in there and just see if they come up at some point next spring. Alright, so you can see that the lettuces, the overwintering lettuces, are really doing great. They really are. And these are my, I think these are Nance carrots. I haven't lifted one yet, but if you look down there, I'm hoping you can see there is a carrot. I'll go and get one out of the tub over there in a minute. So yeah, so I've still got, you can see that all this salady stuff in here, not the spring onions, but the leaves, certainly, are harvestable. And these beans have kind of dried out. I don't know whether they'll dry or not. These green ones, I might just ditch those, but there's quite a lot here dried. That basil, I'll just compost that. You can see it's not really going to do anything now. But the parsley is looking great. Probably could do with watering a little bit, although they don't need a lot of water this time of year, but just enough to keep them ticking over. I did want to show you this fig. Just look at the amount of figs that, if we'd have had a longer summer, there must be 100 or more on there. Bonkers. But all the leaves here, look. At some point we've got a dry day full of leaves, so over the weekend we're going to sweep those up and boom, in the compost they go. Alright, so here we go on the let's see what we've got. There's one down here, look. That's a respectable carrot. Another one. For tonight's tea, or with tonight's tea. Finish off, quick look in the man cave. Those are the apples, the sort of russety ones, not Egremont russet, the other one I can't think of. That's an Egremont russet. Ashmead's kernel, that's the one. So they'll be sort of any time now really, but they're really good around Christmas. And I've started saving some potatoes for seed, so I've got 2 lots of rocket. That one's nickel, I'll get another one of those. I need to do a maintenance job Wife must have left them out in the rain. This here is old floorboards, makes brilliant kindling, because brought some more wood up yesterday. And I've got the remaining squashes. I don't know if you can see under this, a bit gloomy, but that's one of the red curies and the crown prince. And then just wanted to update you on the side of here. I'm going to get the light conditions right. So this 1 gallon one here, you can see that's clearing pretty nicely now. So what I need to do with those at some point is just take another hydrometer reading. I'm pretty sure they've all fermented out, and then we'll need to rack off into fresh vessels, because if you can see the layer of sediment that leaves, probably not a good idea to leave it sat too long on this. So at some point again, when a bit more time, I'm getting more time now, there's less to do outside, we'll just transfer and then it's all good.